Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. By Hashem Harakah Kadesh. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatham to the Akim. While Akim out there keeping his word, truth, and all sincerity, teaching the downfall of Esau. The 2/3 is wicked queendom and these heathens. I'd like to give a double honor to the elders and apostles of GMS Men of Valor and DTA. And likewise, men that's out there proclaiming and professing the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. To the 1/3 men, women, and children that are out there guarding this truth to the best of their ability and their knowledge. To the Habba Yashar Dawadat, the house of David, Kwam Yashala, Rise Israel, Lama Lam Yam, forever and ever. Man, this is going to be a testimony. I had this dream, and it's crazy because right before I laid down and I kind of dozed off, and I got up. I was like, I need to say my prayers and get on my knees. And I was like, nah, I could just lay right here and say and I was like, nah, let me get up. So I got up, threw the covers off, said my prayers, went back to bed, or was getting in bed, and was, not that I'd be like arguing with Yahweh. I'd be like, well, you said this, you promised us this about spiritual powers, and you promised us this, So I'm going to bed, and for some reason, I scrolled down and like Street Fighter Alpha was on like YouTube. I don't really watch too much anime. I mean, I do and I don't. Like I'm not really like that. You know what I mean? Like I be doing other stuff, but it had the number 44 on it, so I watched it. And I went to sleep. And before I went to sleep, I told the Most High, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm tired of having fear. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't mind fearing you, but I don't want to fear nobody else, Man, I kid you not, I went to sleep, woke up, went back to sleep, got up, chewed on some chicken, went back to sleep. And this third time I went to sleep, man, I had this dream. I had this dream. Man, I remember everything in detail. And I mean, I like literally the Most High still showing me right now in my head better ways to destroy my enemies. Like, yo, I had this dream. So, I'm not going to mention no names or nothing like that or go into detail, but I'm just going to let you know. I don't know if I like witnessed something but there was some, I'm not gonna go into detail who was with me, but there was somebody with me, and this person was a little bit younger than me, and we were like, it almost seems like we was being chased around by this group of people, and this one person couldn't catch us, but it was like they caught us, but they didn't catch us. It was like we was in the same building. And, like, I could overhear this person talking to their friends, like, yeah, it's like, I know they here. I know he's, like, here. So he called all his little friends. And, I went and I was spying in on the door, seeing inside, seeing him with his other group of friends or whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So he went and called his people. So I tell the person that I'm with, I'm like, all right, fuck it. We got to pack this bag. We get our bags. We got to dip. So we packing our bags. And as we're sneaking out this place, the younger guy goes up to the door and he opens their door and he goes, I just want to let you know we ain't fucking with Trump no more. And he tells them that. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, why did he do this? It was like the stupidest thing that you could possibly do. I'm just like, I'm at the front door of this place, like creeping out, like it's kind of like a hotel like place, and I'm at the front and I'm opening the door because it's an apartment, you know what I mean? But it's like an apartment that there's other like houses or rooms in or some shit like that, other apartments. So I'm like, oh fuck, so He went across, like literally, he walked across this fucking like walkway over to the room across from us. That's like directly across from us. Open the door, and they're in there partying or something. He goes. I just want to let y'all know, we done with Trump. I was like, what the fuck? You know how you just like you're not facing the person, and you just like I'm literally opening this door to sneak out, and it's dark as fuck, and I put my head down, and I'm like, oh fuck. Then he comes, and we go outside, and it's bright as fuck, and we go down the stairs, and it's like there's nobody. It's like nobody's out. There's a security guard there, and we're walking, and we see all these, we see the people coming up the street, and these motherfuckers, man, they got heats on them. Man, I'm talking about some big ass like Desert Eagles and shit. Like they coming to do damage, and we walking, and I'm like, just keep walking. We walking towards them, and they walking towards us, and there's like a security guard right there to the right, and they're like looking at us, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, fuck it, we gotta go by the security guards right here. Good thing, So we go walking by them. And some of my spirit was like, turn around. So I turn around, and I see that the security guard is with them. So they like nod, and they turn around, and they're trying to come at us. So, man, the Most High put this thing on me that was like, it was so crazy. It was like, yo, I seen somebody else that, was an enemy as well. So I just yelled out, hey! Like, and the person's looking, so they stopped. And I mean, these fools had some big ass, like, man, I'm talking about like, they had like, I want to say like some mini 14s, or it could have been some AR 10s or some AR 14s, 15s, or some AR something, you know what I mean? They had like two on one side, and then like some big ass Desert Eagles and shit. They was coming to do some damage. So I was like, fuck, And before even that, all that stuff happened, like before we even came down the stairs or anything like that, before he was like, when we was packing, the Most High was showing me like, yo, you got to get up out of here, because he was just showing hella bullets, just pop, pop, pop going through us, you know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck it, we got to roll. So we started walking, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm looking back at him like, cool. Literally not, we get in the car, and we drive off or whatever, and some time goes by, and we go back, and I tell the younger person, I'm like, stay here in the car, right? And literally, the way this thing was set up, the Most High had me, and I don't believe in swords or guns or nothing like that. I believe in using my hands and like, spiritual power type stuff, So he has me do this thing, like literally it's set up, like he shows me different ways in doing it. Like literally I'm sitting there, like even to right now when I woke up, he was like, no, if you want to do it the best without having to deal with that last person, this is what you do. So he literally sets me up to where all these people were walking by me, and all I had to do, because there was 4 of them that was walking by, and it was 5 including the security guard that was standing there, that was giving them the okay, So I'm sitting at this place, and I'm being silent, and they can't see me from where I'm at, and the Most High is just like, wait here. So I let the first one go by, and I take off like, pow! And he's like, nope. The Most High is like, nope. So it's like he's showing me visions of like not to do this, So I let 2 of them go by, pow, pow, pow. And he's like, nope. Wait. So let 3 of them go by, pow, 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 pow. So what happens is the first one, his ankles and stuff get chopped up, and this is the 3rd one, right? Then as he's falling, the other one gets chopped up, and then the other one. But that leaves the 4th one. And for some reason, the 4th one didn't run in to get weapons. He just came, to where I was at. And then he was being so gangster. He was like, you think that makes me, like, will blind me? Or he was like, you think that, I don't know, I took off some round. I took off like fucking 13 rounds, both guns in his face, just blah 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 blah, while he was charging at me, and he was still talking. Like he was like, you think those flashlight lights are bright? These bullets are bright, and he's like getting shot the fuck up in his face, still charging. So, I finished him off, and then I jumped in the car, but I jumped in the trunk, and then like it was like, oh, actually we left, and then it was like sometime later came back and we seen a security guard there, and I chewed his ass up. Toof, 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 toof. Like literally, he was on the ground after the first couple shots, and then like I shot, man. Like if you look at the inline of your jeans, like yo, I like shot like all the way up the right leg, through the crotch, all the way down the left leg while he was laying there. Like I wanted him to bleed out. Like it was like the most I was like, no, let him bleed out slowly. Let him bleed. And some lady was there just trying to help him, like that bent over and ran over and was trying to help him. And he was like, that's enough because he's gonna bleed out. Because I got him in the chest a whole bunch. Now I don't believe in guns. That's just not my style at all. But after I woke up, the Most High was like, all right, you want to know where you messed up? He's like, you should have let all four of them pass. Took out the fourth one, third one, and then the second one. And then as the first one came around the corner, because he wouldn't be able to run back up. He could only run either the left or right, but he would most likely run at you. You should have just chopped him up through the chest, and then you've been done. And then you could have just handled that. I was like, dang. I was like, why he showing me stuff like this? But that ain't even that whole point. The whole point is the Most High took this fear out of me, and he gave me the victory over all my enemies. That's the whole point. I was like, yo, he gave me the victory over all of them. After all that shit, after all this shit these niggas been doing, like the Most High just gave me the victory over them, and it was easy. It didn't even take no hours or nothing. I mean, like literally, it took hours because its stuff was separated, but literally in seconds they was gone. Like I'm talking about like minutes. Like, and it was like I was like, dang, and it kind of came up with that verse: "Be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove." You ain't always got to wait to be super aggressive. Like be wise. Is like, okay, all right, when that time comes. That's why I keep telling people, what are you gonna do when shit really does, like Eminem says, when shit really hits the fan? And a lot of y'all join these groups and gangs and all this stuff, and the Most High don't give a fuck about you. And I'm like, yo, he's gonna let you get destroyed. It's gonna be the nerdiest nigga you was talking shit to gonna come back and fuck you up, because that nerdy nigga really knows that you ain't hard, except for with your people. And that's the problem. But I was sitting here. This wasn't the verse I was actually looking at, but it's kind of tight though. This first Peter says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." And that's a lot of you so-called Israelites, wicked Israelites and stuff too. Y'all be walking around just trying to beat niggas up and do all kinds of stuff. But the times is changing. The Most High man, I keep telling you, all I keep doing is having dreams about the Most High taking firstborns and just destroying people. And for me to tell the Most High is like, yo, I don't want to fear. Like, I don't want to fear nothing. Like, I don't mind fearing you, but I don't want to have no fear over nothing. And for him to give me that dream and show me, like, what I mean, how to destroy like enemies, like, yo, I'm like, yo, that's a crazy dream. Me, I'm still gonna talk to him though, like, yo, I don't believe. I know he knows I don't believe in guns and stuff, because I'm like, that's fake power. I want to just lift niggas up and drop them from the sky if I got to. You know what I mean? Not got to, if he allowed me to. Like, I'll be teleporting and just drop. I'll grab your body, teleport you up, and just drop you from the sky. I have no problem doing what he says. Like, yeah, but this is Psalms 143:12. I'm like, yo. And realistically, you don't got to really do nothing. I don't want y'all to think, hey, yo, he's just going to give us a victory, go out here and act a fool. because it says right there in that Isaiah 63, it says Yahweh will destroy your enemies. You gotta remember the Most High will fight for you. But I want to get this right here. Okay, this Psalms 41, 43 and 12 says, and of thy mercy cut off my enemies and destroy all of them and afflict my them that afflict my soul, for I am thy servant. So, everybody that didn't afflicted us, try to make us feel like shit, do all this shit, the Most High gonna cut them off anyway. So you don't gotta do nothing. I'm just saying, I'm saying that was a dream, but still in that dream he gave me the victory. So I'm just saying, I ain't saying go out and be like, yo, I'm about to just be kicking people's butts or nothing like that. Because this is Psalms 18 and 40. It says, thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. So, you know, don't worry. People gonna be false accusers and accusers of things. And the Most High, he ain't playing, man. He ain't playing. He ain't playing. So just, as SWV said, just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You know what I mean? We about to be chilling because the Most High about to he gonna destroy them for us, man. He said not to even offend one of my little ones. Not even to offend one of my little ones. It's better for you to have a millstone around your neck and swung to the depths of the ocean. But I mean, you do have to remember as well, he is gonna give people the spirit to hunt, and it was kind of like I was hunting people down. You know what I mean? And that was afflicting us. You know what I mean? Afflicting me and causing problems. And after all that shit, man, it was just like so peaceful. Like it was like the most peaceful feeling I had. Like like to wake up and be like, damn, man, that was just like like yo, that was peaceful. Like, and I mean for it's weird for like nobody to notice or be able to see or nothing or know like, yo, what the fuck just happened? You know? You know what I mean? For nobody else to see. It's like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, yo, that's kind of y'all, but that's like that spirit, what they call it, the spirit to hunt. You know what I mean? So Isaiah 63. Wait. What was that one I was looking for? Well, I guess this wasn't it. But still, that's pretty much the end of that. It was just a dream. I was like, yo, it was real peaceful. So I mean, that could maybe reflect on some of you too. You know what I mean? Like knowing all this stuff that we going through. But the part that trips me out is how the younger person that I was with, and it's crazy that this person is in my dream because I ain't seen this person in years. You know what I mean? In years. And he goes, he was like, I just want to let you know. He opened the door. It was like, how people just do the dumbest shit. You just like, fuck, man, why did you do that? We was almost up out of here. He goes and he just walks across, opens the door. And the crazy part was, I think he was in all white when he did it. He opened the door. He goes, I just want to let you guys know that we fucking done with Trump, or that we done with Trump. And we just walked out. I was like, I put my head down like, oh, fuck. Why did he just do that? We was almost just up out here. And now I think about it after everything happened, I laugh about it. And that's like shit that people do. Like, hey, remember when your dumb ass did this? Like, man, that was the stupidest shit you ever did, but that shit's funny as fuck. Now that you think about it, like, why would you go into the enemy's like house and just open the door and be like, hey, I just want to let y'all know that we done with Trump. I'm like, what the fuck, man? We was almost out of here. Just like, damn, we could have just dipped. But hey, the Most High gonna do what he got to do to take fear or something up out of you. It's all right to fear the Most High. Everybody else, there ain't no point in fearing them. But with that said, I hope this was an edifying testimony. It was a dream, so I ain't telling y'all to go out and do nothing hasty. You know, I'm telling you go destroy your enemies. I ain't telling you that you got the power to hunt or nothing like that, or vice versa, saying that I have this ability. But what I'm saying is it's a dream, and it was great to have the victory over all of our enemies, over my enemies. So over the people that conflict me, or even, just whatever, even if it was even my own thought, it's good to have victory over it. With that said, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Rakathon.